Good morning. Welcome back. Chris Hammer here from Betr. Want to do a quick betting recap as well as just a preview of the NFL wild card. We got a lot of action this weekend. We got a lot of opportunity too. So what I really am looking forward to is I feel like this weekend we're not going to have to overcomplicate the wheel. I think there's going to be plenty of easy money here, which is rare in a way, but let's just do a quick recap on some nice wins. I always shout out my drink. Drinking some goat fuel. This stuff tastes great. It's very healthy. It's all natural. By my guy Jerry Rice, and I love Jerry Rice because he's one of the coolest people I've ever met. Hall of Fame receiver for the 49ers, but I met him once out in Vegas. What was really cool about that is he bought, 10 or 15 bottles of champagne at Lavo, and that's just like a pre-game spot over there at the Venetian. He basically bought every girl I was with a bottle of champagne, and he basically made it seem like I did it. So very cool guy. He follows me on Instagram. He's DM'd me before, reposted me. Like, he's helped me out with my following on the internet and always showed love. Even my brother-in-law, he drives celebrities sometimes, and even he had a really cool experience, taking care of Jerry one day. So shout out Jerry Rice, man. I don't know if you are watching this or seeing this, but we got a lot of love for Jerry Rice. So I always drink your stuff. I actually genuinely love the product. The taste, everything about it is awesome. So big shout out Jerry Rice. Okay, let's get back to betting recap here. So last night was really cool. Had a big winner for about $5,400 with Ohio State. I parlayed them a couple ways, teased them. Our max bet teaser hit. We got lucky on Notre Dame because we had under 52.5. The total landed on 51, which is just another prime example of why teasers are so important to do. So the teaser cashed. Very happy about that. And I'm very happy that it cashed because we bought the 7 points. Always buy 7 points in football. So yeah, this is actually one of many teasers. You can see that one with Ohio State. So overall, about $7,000 roughly paid out on the Ohio State game. Now I did have it single. On my Telegram group, I did have a single bet of Texas. I thought they would cover. I thought Ohio State would win but not cover. However, I did recommend teasing it on either direction. So plus 14.5 would have cashed if you took Texas or Ohio State money line. So beautiful execution of the teaser bets. My favorite type of bet. And next year, and as I'm scaling up, I'm going to do more and more teasers and heavier amounts. It is the safest way to bet. It's the safest way to bet big. It's the safest way, most efficient way to scale up your bets, build your bankroll. 7-point teasers, guys. I'm going to say this damn near every video, but man, saved by the teaser again. Now, on other news, I had such a good week. I had 3 days. If you recall, I really kind of ate shit on the Vikings-Lions game on Sunday. It was devastating, not going to lie. But it allowed me to recenter, refocus, and it put my back against the wall, and it puts you in a position where you have to win. And what I mean by that, and why I love sports betting so much, is it's always given me, when my back is against the wall in life, it's given me the opportunity to just shine. It's given me the opportunity for freedom, to pay bills. It just saved my ass in so many examples. I have my whole life, sports betting, I've been doing it for 20 plus years. I had some rough patches, but whenever rubber meets the road and you're at that almost tipping point or breaking point, sports betting has always come through for me. Even now, we go through different seasons in life. You know, it's winter time here. It's cold in Florida. Not a whole lot going on in my other businesses. Unfortunately, it's very slow, and you know that can be depressing. You know, like depression is real. You know, mental health is real. Just the state of the United States, it's very difficult just to survive and pay bills. Like the way the systems are set up it's just very difficult. So and that's with someone who's extremely disciplined and doesn't really like fuck off all the time or fuck off money. Like, I just think surviving, if you're out there and you're watching this and you're able to just survive, you know, congratulations. I think you're being successful in the United States. It's not easy, man. So sports betting for me it's chosen me. Like the game has chosen me. Like you know, people say I'm the chosen one. I'm one of the chosen ones for this thing. It's like musicians that go viral and go famous. Like my purpose in life, this chose me. It's my passion. I'm very skilled at it. But now I'm in the position to help a lot of people and pass on the gift. But yeah, let's recap some stuff. So anyway, I kind of hit the fan. I had a really, really low moment on Sunday. I mean, bottom tier low moments. And I've had 2 or 3 of them in the last couple months that they just rattle you. Like, and even me, as experienced as I am, I've had some tough, big losses. And the big losses that I've suffered are when I try to bet really, really big and kind of scale up and graduate and go to the next level. That's when I get humbled, where God is like, hey, not yet. It will come. You know, just stack wins, stack small wins. Don't try to get it all at one time. But I do want to cover some really cool stuff. Let me see here. So I did have 3 days this week in my Telegram group that swept. So 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 3 for 3. I even parlayed some of this stuff, so you can see on here, I hit for $1,000 to win 5,100, and I was so excited about this particular parlay. I'll read it off to you, but Notre Dame to win money line. I love that. So that took care of itself. I felt like that was a really skilled play because a lot of people were on Penn State, so I felt great about that. The Jazz plus 5.5. Now, I love fading the Miami Heat because with Jimmy Butler, he's very toxic right now. He's been benched for behavior that's not conducive to like the locker room. So I feel like the Heat mentally and in their locker room, there's just a lot of problems and bullshit going on. So I think they're a really good team to fade. So I took the Jazz at home plus 5.5 on a back-to-back. But that particular game, they lost 97-92, as you can see here. It covered by 0.5 point. What did I say in one of my previous videos? Always buy the damn hook. The spread, I believe, was 5. I don't know if I moved this up to 5.5, but I felt more comfortable with that 5.5. And not only did it save me, I won by 0.5 point. It helped with my odds and boosting my odds. But if it was at 5, it would have pushed and dropped my 3-teamer to a 2-teamer. And then my last leg of this parlay was the Suns minus 5.5. Now they were due for a cover. They just lost to somebody really, really shitty. So I like them in a bounce back spot. Atlanta just won off a game winner in Utah. Trae Young like a half-court shot. And the Suns just lost to someone shitty. I forget, not on the top of my hand, but or top of my head. Let me look it up. But yeah, they did some just. Phoenix is another team in NBA that I can't stand. My 2 teams on my do not bet list that I fucking can't stand. Phoenix Suns, man. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal. They got loser mentality, man. Like they're just losers. Like. That's just my opinion. I just think that I don't know. They just don't have it mentally. Oh yeah. So let me see. What was the game they just lost a nasty game here. Yeah, they just lost at Charlotte to the Charlotte fucking Hornets. Charlotte Hornets have only won 8 games all year, that being one of them. And they lost by double digits. They lost by 11 points. I mean, come on. Kevin Durant, like, Devin Booker had 39. They still lost. Like, I don't know, man. The Suns suck. Like, not big on that team at all whatsoever. Okay. Some other, we'll leave that alone. That's pretty much a good betting recap, I would say. We'll do a NFL wildcard betting preview, but I also want to give you guys a few tips and tricks on these platforms. Now, one of my guys kind of highlighted this and really just made it more evident. Shout out to my guy Julian, but what I wanted to point out on these apps, especially these like profit boosts, I'll try to find some of these, but like on Hard Rock and DraftKings, they're notorious for giving you profit boosts, right? And I'll give the example that he gave me, but the example was, it was Aston Villa Soccer versus West Ham United. And it gave some sort of like 30% profit boost that Aston Villa would score first. So, you know where this is going. Of course, West Ham United, the underdog, scored first. So, sports are rigged. These profit boosts, whenever you see a profit boost on any sports book, Hard Rock, DraftKings, they damn near never hit. In fact, you're better off just going the opposite way or fading it. I can't stand how they highlight these like popular same game parlays, and it shows you how many people have betted on the app. Like, okay, almost 10,000 people have took this plus 5,700 parlay like this anytime. I could guarantee this one doesn't win. Let's take a look at it. Okay, God, so much going on. Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown. Mike Evans, Joe Mixon, Josh Allen, Cortland Sutton, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley. Damn, I kind of like it, but I feel like somehow, some way, someone's gonna fuck this up. It's either gonna be, I don't know, Mike Evans doesn't have that very good odds. Interesting. Maybe I'll track this one. And of course, there's a profit boost available, even worse. So yeah, those profit boosts, they're just bait. You'll see them a lot of times where they'll offer them like, so-and-so will score a touchdown in the third quarter, profit boost, 30%. Like, it's not hitting. Don't fall for that. It's literally a trap. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last profit boost I saw that actually won. Yeah, so profit boosts, don't fall for that shit. You're better than that. Okay, let's go to NFL wildcard. This is why you guys clicked on this video. Let's try to call these out here. I mean, today, I feel like this is gonna be easy money. I feel like this is gonna be stress-free. There's one or two more things I wanna highlight here. I would say my number one pick, free play. I like the favorites. I like home favorites. They're normally like 14-1, 15 straight outright. So, I mean, you could pretty much money line the Ravens. I think they'll even cover the 9.5. I know those two teams normally play each other close, but like from the eye test and what I've seen from the Steelers lately, not impressed, man. And I'm historically a guy that likes to bet and back the Steelers, but they just don't have it together. Defense, offensively, the Ravens are much better team. So I like Ravens money line just to be safe. On the other game, I'm torn. A lot of people are telling me I'm betting the Chargers. I like home dogs with points. I have to think. Like, I like Chargers money line paired up with the Ravens, but I'm not going to reveal that pick. The Chargers-Texans pick is in my Telegram group. If you want to get it, you can get it later. But what I would recommend, I like Ravens money line. I would tease that game. Here's where it comes into play. You could get Texans plus 10 at home. I mean, if the Texans lose by more than 10 in a playoff game at home, you know, you should stop betting, I guess. But total's low, 41 points. You could tease it to 10, or you could tease it where the Chargers are plus 4. You know, Texans could win by 3 and you'd still hit your bet. That's the main thing here. That's kind of where I sit with that. And even the following day, I mean, I would say the next day, Eagles at home, man. I'm never fading the Eagles in Philly. No way. They're 8-1 at home. I feel like they'll be healthy. The Packers have shown me some holes, not last week, but in prior weeks. They are very tough. I do like the Packers. I like to bet on the Packers, but I'm going Eagles money line here. And then this game could be tricky. It could be. Commanders versus Buccaneers. I think that the Tampa Bay Bucks should win at home. I'd rather take Baker Mayfield versus, the rookie Jalen Daniels. I don't know what his actual full name is. But yeah, I mean, I've been watching them all year. I like Tampa in that situation and at home. Vikings-Rams, now this is kind of a tougher one. Either team could win that one. I don't know. Vikings have a better defense. They disgusted me on offense with their performance versus the Lions. The Rams have a good defense, but better offense. So I don't know. That might be the one upset, possibly. But I'm almost confident enough to tell you that you could take almost all favorites here. You could do a parlay like Chargers, Ravens, Bills, Eagles, Buccaneers, and probably cash it. So I'm going to do some sort of favorite parlay. The only game I might tweak is that Chargers-Texans game. So something to look out for. But I'd say don't overcomplicate the wheel today. I think that it's going to be easier than anticipated. Don't worry about public betting splits in these scenarios. Just rely on the eye test and what you've seen. If we go based on the eye test, I would say Chargers much better defensively. I like Herbert over CJ Stroud slightly. I'd say Texans have a better offense, but Chargers have a better defense. And I have kind of like a conspiracy theory, contrarian theory, where I feel like it's more exciting for the NFL to see the Harbaugh brothers coach against each other. They've been putting it on TV too. So like when they show that on TV like weeks ago, I feel like they're building up the anticipation and it's already been set in my mind. So I'd say Chargers advance. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. NBA, surprisingly, I've been hitting. Let's take a look at NBA. I feel like it's so damn difficult, but I've been hitting. NBA, let me try to give you some sort of pick here. You're gonna have to go to my Telegram group. I'll give you two leans. These totals on these NFL games are extremely low, both of them. I mean, 41 points and 43 points. I like the over on both. So there's two free plays. Over 43.5, over 41.5. There's a lot of talk about how good these defenses are. I mean, it's not a lot of points. So maybe the NFL has higher scoring games, even though these are perceived to be lower scoring based on the totals. But I like both overs, to be honest with you. So Ravens, I think, smash. I feel like they smash because a lot of people will tease the Steelers to like plus 17. So I think that's a trap. I think either way you tease the Chargers, Texans, you're going to come out on top. That would be a game I would say I would strongly recommend teasing. You could tease both of these totals. I don't think you'll need it, but you could take these down to like 34 and 36 points. I mean, that's pretty much, I would say, a lock on both. And that's all I really have for you. Profit boost, stay away. When you see popular parlays on Hard Rock, stay away. DraftKings profit boost, stay away. In fact, go ahead and just fade it, meaning bet the opposite. I hope this helps. If you guys need anything, give me a shout. Betr.com, Instagram's HighLimitHammer. We'll see you guys next time. And hopefully these betting tips help you make more money, save you money, and just make you a better bettor.